Welcome back here to George Nordy Field at Mount Tahoma Stadium, where it is time to wrap this one up with the Aldersons Awards West postgame show for trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more. Go to aldersons.net and check out their full catalog. I am Matthew King. You can see it right there. Your final score, the Stadium Tigers knock off the Peninsula Seahawks 1-0 to advance, take on Bainbridge for the district championship on Thursday at 7 o'clock at Harry Lang Stadium. Meanwhile, a tough loss for Peninsula. They're still headed to state. Again, they will play for third place in the district at 5 on Thursday. They will take on Gig Harbor for the third time this season. That is going to be a fun one. Gig Harbor really wants to knock off Peninsula. They will get another chance, but both teams, they had plenty of opportunities in this one. It is astonishing that the final score of this one was just 1-0. Everyone on both sides had looks, especially Peninsula early. Corey Burbridge was all over the place. Justin Bodner had a couple of good looks. Hunter Beck was phenomenal on defense. Zahir Cornelio, unbelievable for Peninsula. This one could have gotten out of hand for them quickly if it wasn't for him. They just could not get the ball past Sam Walter. Couldn't find their way onto the scoreboard. And with the way Stadium really turned up the tempo as the half went on, they did it both in the first and second half. Started off a little bit slow, worked their way into a rhythm, and then all of a sudden they turned up the tempo. They were aggressive. They were on the attack. And finally in the 64th minute, they found their way onto the scoreboard. Owen Bliskus, the game winner, hitting a rocket. That was after he hit one off of the crossbar in the first half as well. Just missed being the first goal. Same guy. And then Bliskus cashes in the second half. Unbelievable for both sides. Stadium had many opportunities to even add on and to get goals before that. We saw one late from Nico Coop. He was sensational as a freshman. The ball handling skills, unbelievable. Ryan Vu was tremendous for Stadium. Max Heimer early really put them in good spot multiple times. Just a team effort for Stadium, really. It's going to make it tough to pick our MVP, but we'll go ahead and give it a shot. First, we're going to start with our home team MVP for Peninsula. Got to go with Zahir Cornelio, the goalkeeper. Again, if it wasn't for him, this game's probably 3-0, 4-0, somewhere in there. He kept Peninsula in it. Just that last shot, he wasn't able to get a hand on. Just a perfectly placed shot. Nothing against him. It's not like it just went by him. Unbelievably placed shot. He just could not get to it, but he got to a lot of shots. I did not think he had any chance of saving. He stepped up in a big way as a senior, left it all out there. Congratulations to him. Let's get to our visiting team MVP for Stadium. Again, hats off to keeper Sam Walter keeping the clean sheet, but we got to go with the hero of the day, Owen Bliskus, the game winner. When you hit one and it goes off of the crossbar in a match that is this big, this important, that can just completely rattle your confidence. For him to step back up, get another opportunity in the second half, and for him to just absolutely drain it, hats off to him. That shows he's got all the confidence in the world in himself, and it paid off here tonight. He is sending the Stadium Tigers to the district championship, where again, they will play on Thursday against Bainbridge at 7. That is a game you can catch here on ESN. I will be over there at Harry Lang Stadium with Luke Kilgore. We'll also be there for the third place game, which will see these Peninsula Seahawks take on the Gig Harbor Tides. That is going to be the third time those two teams have played this season. Peninsula, they won the first two, so Gig Harbor going to be looking for some revenge again. All those teams headed to state, but two teams headed to the district championship. Again, Bainbridge will take on these Stadium Tigers for the district championship on Thursday. Make sure you are following us on Twitter at YourESN to see live scoring updates of those games. Plus, a look ahead at our upcoming broadcast schedule. State right around the corner. You're going to want to know where we're at so you can know where to catch all the state action. That is at YourESN. Stay up to date with all things high school sports in Washington State. Hit that follow button. That'll do it, though, for this edition of High School Boys Soccer here on the Eli and NFHS Sports Networks. Once again, our final scores tonight, Bainbridge in 7 rounds of PKs knocks off Gig Harbor in the shootout 5-4 for the 1-0 victory. And then the Stadium Tigers, they defeat Peninsula in regulation 1-0 in the 64th minute goal from Owen Bliskus. We will see you Thursday for District Championship Soccer here for District 3 and 4. I am Matthew King. We are all out of time. We will see you down the road for more high school sports here on the Eli and NFHS Sports Networks. Have a great rest of your night.